Hello Jim, Tepco's new product is the HUION Kamvas Slate 11. Make a canvas boundless creative drawing pad. That's it on the back. There's an app to go with it as well. And yeah, I suppose we'll peel off the plastic and have a look before we get testing. And show you this. This is the fourth or fifth one of these we've done now, and this is kind of aimed at kids going back to school, all that kind of stuff. But anyone else who runs strong, which I don't, but we're going to have a bash at it anyway. Right, so let's unbox and get each side here. Let's slide out. Tablet folio case, pretty cool. So it comes with a tablet folio case this time around. Previous versions didn't, so there you go. That is very nice to see. That's it there. Excellent. Nice TPU with a honeycomb structure on the inside. You see you've got a slot there. It's obviously a camera. And it'll obviously sit down whatever way it sits down. Whatever way you're going to use it, which we will be soon. Alright. In the box, we have got a glove, which they do come with, some extra tips, your USB-C to USB-C cable, your instruction guide, and of course you get this pen, which is also charged by USB. Let's move that to one side and get onto this. Oops-a-daisy. So it does have a camera. This is looking pretty nice and a step above what we've seen before from this. So there's the camera on the back. HD camera with a hump. Really nice build on this tablet. Really solid. USB-C speakers on both sides. Buttons up top. You've got a front facing camera there, and that's pretty much it. Some buttons there, yeah. Mic there. Put a SIM card or SD card in there, which we'll find out. And that's pretty much what you're going to get in the box. But the build of this is really good. It is plastic, but still nonetheless good. But it does look metal, but it's not. So let's get it turned on, set up, and see what it's all about. So what you can do next is then connect your smartphone if you wish to do so, and connect up and copy your apps and data, and then get set up. So we'll do all that and go back when it's set up. We'll see you then. Hello, it's Jim, and we're back with the Kamvas Slate 11. So this is also a tablet in its full form, which is pretty good. So the features on board are, it's portable, lightweight, and you've got your case as well, which is kind of cool. It's great for traveling as well. So if you're an artist or just want a tablet or both, you can have this, do all your media. You've got the Play Store, as you can see, your calculator, everything that you expect to find. All my apps are installed in there. And then you've got the apps that come with it. So you can do all that kind of stuff. Do your writing, your doodling, your drawing, all in one spot. You've got a pre-installed HUION app, which is what their kind of selling point is. But there's other apps there as well. HiPaint, HUION, Clip Studio, Ibis Paint, and you've got this other one down here as well. There's a couple, but a lot of these ask you to sign up and all that kind of stuff, which up to you what to do. You can get a free trial as well, but we're going to be based on the HUION app that it's selling with. You have Android 14 on board. You've got no eye strain on this either. It's got a paper-like screen texture with anti-glare screen with 90Hz refresh rate, full HD display, and an all-day battery life, they reckon around 11 or 12 hours. Fast charging is 2.7 hours. But again, everyone's usage is going to be different, so they're just what you kind of expect. You can just work your way around that. Of course, you've got your battery indicator up on top, like an Android phone, time and date, all that stuff is up there. And you've got your customizable pen here to create a shortcut if you want to do so. So if you want to do that, you can. It's up to yourself. And you've got the multitasking as well. 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage is pretty good. You can also split screen it if you want to do so. And you've got your 13 megapixel rear, 8 megapixel front camera, and the 4 speakers. So that's what you're getting on board here. So if we go in here, you can see that it's a fully Android. All that stuff is in there. So you know how that'll work. And if you go up, you can see I've installed a lot of apps in there. You've got your Google here. Use your Google when you sign in, and that's pretty much it. So for example, now what we can do is we can go to YouTube, maybe, and give you a demo of that. So we'll go to something belong to me, so don't get copyright struck. Give you a demo. I'm impressed. I keep forgetting to have this in my hand. So use this or your finger. So that's what it's going to sound like. And if we go on to full screen, that's what it's going to look like there. So that's what you can kind of expect there. You'll have your full YouTube experience with the tablet. You've also got the option if you're doing live streaming, if your comments and all down there. This will be handy for the likes of those people who do draw as well. So excellent. Back onto the home screen, we've got these apps here. So if we go into the HUION app, is what they're selling with it. So I've been messing around and we've got this one. I've done a couple of different ones, and say in here is where you can go, you can write and you can text, and what you can do is record.
Hi there, what's my name? Hello, my name is Jim, how are you?
So that was just one sample recording. And if I go back into another document I did earlier today, we go down here.
Sorry, this is Jim Techbo. This is the Kamvas Slate 11 Creative Draw Pad demo.
So that's that there. Now if we go back inside this one. Now up here is your icons. So what you've got is your pen. So you can change the text, and that will show you that in a sec. You've got this here, the eraser. Right, so I just erase the page. And then this is the handwriting, image and text. Your text. So when you're doing your text, type in here and you can start typing. So we'll go hello. Hello there. So that'll pop up, and you can move that around obviously as well. So you can select your pictures from your gallery or take photographs as well, and you can clip them in here, which is kind of cool. And you change the colour, you change the yellow, and there's your photographs option there, so you can pick from that and there. And then in here you've got your different options of what to pick. So we just keep it to what it was, but you can swap over. In here, play back the note. This is pretty good. Down here, it'll play back what you write and draw on the page, which is excellent. And then you can share from in here as well. So that's pretty much that, what this app can do. You can create different pages, other pages done as well. And you've got the option to listen up here too. And again, you've heard it'll play out for you as well, which is excellent. So if you're into all that kind of stuff there, that's in that app there, the HUION app. So now if I go back up onto these ones here to show you the paint. So not now. You can go in here, new canvas, and you've got your different options in here and different palettes and so on. So you have to start with this. All these options will pop up and you can pick what you want in there. Up to you what you want to do. So we'll go by 16 by 9. and you'll get the palette there. Again, all the icons are pretty much laid out for you, so we'll go 55, 22, and a little something like that, just to give you a demo of what you can do. And you can do different, you can move this around, you can save it, you can edit, you can 3D layer it as well, change the colour of your pen in here, with all this stuff in here. It's pretty cool. So you got your advanced features, so that's what you've got with that there. And go back here with that, and then you can just start and just do another picture or drawing or do whatever it is that you want to do. So that's in that app there. The Clip Studio. So you can try for free, sign up or existing plan. I like this one. You'll see why now in a second. And the app closed unexpectedly. So you've got all these options in here. Projects and draw should I say. So you can do all these custom sizes here, 16.9. And down here you've got your icons again, but I done something earlier on with a head, so you can export images. There's an SD card slot there, so you pop in your SD slot and use what's on it. So if you go in here, you've got different sizes and thicknesses and all that, pastels, crayons, charcoal, chalk, all that kind of stuff is in there. And if you go in here, you can just toggle this. Again, you can use the pen to do all this. So that's pretty much it in there. So you go back here with that, and then you can download and pick your different brushes and all that kind of stuff in there. So in here you can move, transform, select, liquify, figure, effects, all that kind of stuff was in here. Again, you got your 3D layer, and I picked out a face earlier on here which was messing with, which will be on the review header image, and it was a man. Wait to see what I can do. It's pretty cool. So we will go with this one here. So I can change the head model. Now more array will come up down here. I was actually using, it was, I think it was this, yeah, I think it was this one here. So you can change them down there. So that's pretty much it. Swipe down, you can move across the page. You can change the brightness, all that kind of stuff. We put it back to where you can see it realistically. Alright, then you've got your video here. So you can use that, but you can tilt it. And all this kind of stuff for it. This is pretty cool, this is. And then do your own bits, so you can change the face and add your own things. This is going to go okay here. So you can edit the 3D layer, object settings and camera details. So if you go up here, you can change the head model and adjust the features. So you've got the nose and the eyes. So if I go down here, you go into the eyes in here, and then you can start changing that. And you can change the nose, you can change the height and the size and the width and the ears, thickness, and of course the whatever that icon is. Anyway, so if we go to the eyes, for example, swipe down, it's going to bring him back up in here. You can go in here then, and you can see the pen will do this for you. You can change the eyes, but they don't change actually on that. But if we go in here, you can see the moving there and the height, all that kind of stuff. God, what am I have to do with it? But you get the gist, and the same with the ears. You can higher them and lower them. This is good for messing around and just tossing, if you know, if you will, and just having fun and getting used to some art. You know, probably do it myself, but that's really about it and what you're going to get with this tablet. So So apart from learning how to draw, learning how to do all kind of art, all that kind of stuff, that fly is doing me head in now, that's flying around, nobody can see it. It's a really good tablet. It's really cool. The apps that are on it are cool. This app is pretty cool, plus the app they're giving with you. Plus, you know, you can learn how to draw, do all kinds of things. You can just refresh then. Down here, you can move and you can do all that kind of stuff. You can liquefy. You've got these toggles here to change all the things on it. So it's up to you what you can do and what you want to do with it. But all the options are in there. I think it's a great learning tool as well for people who want to start trying art, as well as having this as a media device as well. But it is sold as an art device more so, and being creative for drawing, doodling and googling, but it's also a media device. So it's a pretty good 2-in-1 tool and well worth the money. And of course you can have fun with the pen. Not my biggest fan like the Samsung phones, but you know, with the likes of this on a bigger screen, it's great. You know, you can get really creative and you know, you can learn new things, which is kind of excellent. So this is what you're going to get if you pick up the Kamvas Slate 11. Do check her out, we'll leave a link below. Pretty cool tablet. Do check her out and check out the other ones we've done before. This is probably the most advanced one we've done from them, and their latest model available, and it's well worth looking at, especially for kids and adults, including myself. I've had some fun testing this out for the last while, and I will continue to do so, and I can also use it for media. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.